All right. Okay. It's been a while, everyone. How are you doing? Trying to make sure everything is working. We got to kind of hurry and throw a look together. I am getting my day started. I hope each and every one of you are also having a great day so far. It's a good Saturday. Let me see how this is looking. See how am I? Okay, all right. You can hear me. You can hear me. Check. 1, 2. Mic. Okay. Hi, Transformer 2011. I left my mirror. Let's see how this is gonna work. Oh well. I have to work with what I normally work with at shows. Sometimes I'm blessed to be at a show that has like an amazing like vanity mirror, and then there's other times where I'm just like, they're working with what they got. Like sometimes we're in bathrooms, sometimes we're in hallways. Life of a professional wrestler isn't glamorous until you get to the glamorous part, right? Let me keep my YouTube up. I think with YouTube it will be on both, but I want to make sure that I don't ignore anyone. One day I'm going to get the streaming thing right. And those of you who are joining me on YouTube, thank you. Those of you who are joining me on Twitch, thank you. So, today is show day. Put this here. Man, now I'm kind of annoyed. I don't have my the mirror that I would freaking want, but oh well. I'll rough it. I do it at shows all the time, you guys. I do it at shows all the freaking time. These size mirrors, that's what I work with sometimes. And you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. Because I am a professional. I definitely just threw everything I had in my bag. That's what happens. Like, I always have this idea of, oh, I'm going to be so organized when I get to the shows. I'm going to make sure that I have everything where it should be. I'm going to have the brushes with the brushes. I'm going to have my eyeshadows all together. I'm going to have everything together. And then sometimes I'm just such in a hurry, or so in a hurry to just get my stuff together and leave, to where that doesn't happen sometimes. So it is what it is. I'm not really good with these makeup things. Like, this is not a makeup tutorial by far, but this is just how I get my look together. I'm actually not quite sure the gear that I'm gonna wear, and I usually match my gear to what is this? Oh, anyway, so I usually match my makeup to my gear. Those of you who are curious, this is a NYX NYX pore filler. I say it works. I don't know if it works or not. I just put it on. It makes me feel like it's working. So, but yeah, but I don't know what gear I'm gonna wear. Those of you who know, at a good show, I like to sometimes wear like my, especially in Atlanta, I like to wear my Beyonce Coachella outfit, but I don't know. There's some people that frown upon gear that looks like street clothes, but I mean, it's kind of like the purpose. I feel like whatever Beyonce wear is acceptable. Like, and I'm Shalance, so like whatever I wear is freaking acceptable. A Transformer 2011 says, you have true beauty if You look mesmerizing before you even play. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. There have been times that I wrestled in bareface. And I loved it because that was just so much more time that I had to my freaking self. I don't like putting on my own makeup. I really don't. Like if I could, and I get antsy sitting in a chair and letting someone else do it. The only time I like putting on makeup is when I know I don't have to wrestle or my wrestling match is easy. Because then I can just kind of like take my time and play around. But I'm like so nervous because I technically don't know what I'm doing today. Obviously I know I'm wrestling, but I don't know who I'm wrestling. This is my first time wrestling for this promotion, and I'm a little bit nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I am very nervous, actually. But I get nervous every time I wrestle. I would be lying if I said that I had a complete like I'm. I guess I need to learn how to finish sentences. I get nervous, especially when I'm in new places, because I don't know if they're gonna accept my style. You know, what works at one place doesn't always work at another place. You know, like what works for me at OVW, which is the place that I have the most practice in right now, may not necessarily go well with a certain crowd. And I feel like I just haven't gotten to that level yet where you just have that style that works everywhere. But I could also be selling myself short. You know, a lot of people lately have been telling me like, oh my gosh, you're so proud of me. They think that I'm such a good worker. I'm an underrated worker. I'm an underrated wrestler. And while I would love to believe all of that so that way I can go to sleep feeling better at night, there's so much that I don't know, and I don't understand what they're saying. Because I go out there and I mess up all the time, or I think a concept is gonna go great, and until I either see that the person I'm working with doesn't understand the concept, or it really simply just didn't get over because it wasn't a good concept. I don't know. Like I have all these ideas all the time and all these ways to like get the stuff, get the message that I want to put across, but I don't know. Like I believe in storytelling. I want to storytell. That's all I like want to do. I really enjoy storytelling. But then there's some people that are just all about moves, and there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, I just feel like this era now is just everyone is like, can you do backflips? Can you do this? Can you do that? Can you? I feel like my wig is shifted. Has she shifted? Oh no, that's not good. I hope she don't come off today. That would be something. What is going on? My skin is extremely dry right now. There I go, putting something back and I don't know. Where did I put it? Like, there's just more flakes showing up as we go. And where's that? Muscle up. Can't put that on my face. That'll be interesting if I put that on my face. Where is it? I literally just had it. Stuff like this makes me feel like I must be smoking crack or something. Like, I literally just had a thing. And I placed it somewhere. And I don't know where I put it. Now the cool thing is maybe I can rewind it back and see where I put it. Where did I put it? I'm literally gonna do this. I'm getting too impatient. Where did I put it? I feel like I didn't tuck it on the side. Ah, I missed it. I don't know. I'm getting impatient because I don't know where I grabbed it, and it is what it is. Guys, where did I put it? I feel there's no other place. There's no other place to put what I had. I don't know where it is, and I need it now. It has to be here. This bag is like the freaking Barney bag. Like, I pull stuff out and I just keep pulling stuff out, or I put stuff in and never see it again. I'm gonna set you right here. I feel, sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Hopefully this works. I actually don't know if that's what it's for. No, it's not, but you know, it is what it is. I don't have the face stuff that I need. But if you guys have any questions or anything, feel free to ask me. I am currently live on YouTube and Twitch, and I can see your comments. Well, correction. I can see your comments if you're on YouTube or if you're subscribed to me on Twitch. Ew. Oh, it's muted. I'll ruin my face. On Twitch, I can only see your comments if you are a subby. Oh, my face. Oh, I think that's also the primer. I'm freaking out. Yeah, it's the primer. Gosh. There's other times I just throw that junk on because I know, like, with the cameras that I be working with, they don't be picking up on all that. But since I don't have my camera, y'all gonna literally see, like, how I make it work backstage at some of these shows that don't have locker rooms, don't have this and that. About to make some magic. Do you believe in magic? This is what happens. I don't know if some of you guys have seen, like, some of my matches. But if you see matches where you see, like, some, like, white stuff and, like, whatever stuff out there, because usually I have, like, on, like, arm coverings, but every now and then I'll get a match where I forget my arm coverings, like the last time I wrestled. I thought I left them back in Georgia. When I got back into the dressing room, they were literally on the chair that I sat on to get ready. Literally on the chair. And I was freaked out, but that's because I was super nervous about the match. And yeah. I was so freaking nervous about the match that I didn't I just didn't go back and look. But if you don't look like a Crayola project when you start, are you really even putting on your makeup? Anyway. Says you're gonna be watching Usher perform tonight at the Super Bowl halftime. No. People are gonna be watching me perform tonight I'm just kidding. No, I actually don't know. I'm not really a Super Bowl person. I just like the idea of it. Like, I wouldn't hate it. Like, I kind of like the idea of, like, dating someone or, like, being married to someone that is a big Super Bowl person, because I just want to cook. Like, I like cooking. I like hosting. So I just want to be a part of that, but not be a part of that. Like, I want to be with my partner, and they would be like, hey, can we invite this person over, this person over, this person over? And I'm like, okay, sure. And I'll cook wings and cheese dip and, like, little sliders and things like that. I just really want to do that. I realize I can do that without being in a relationship. I know that's perfectly understandable. But that's just something that I want to do. But other than that, I don't really watch the Super Bowl. I feel, though, the older I get, the more I find myself glancing at it, though. So that might change. I do live for the halftime performances, though. I'm not going to lie. Like, I was at work. I was working. at work. I have to say that because sometimes I'm literally at my job and I'm not. I'm not on the clock. But I'm literally working, and I only had it on just to see Riri's performance. Was that last year? Or was that the year before? Time is starting to blend for me. But I totally get it. And you know what? I wouldn't be upset if I was in that situation too, where I finally got to perform at the Super Bowl for whatever reason. I wouldn't be mad. Even though I would say people just need to tune in just for the simple sake of Shalonce. That's actually not the kind of thing I was going for today. They're super curved. But we'll see. Maybe to give that jolly. How's she looking? I need the mirror. Ooh, wrong side. Because sometimes, in theory, things look okay, and then when you go and actually look at yourself, I'm like, how did I allow that to happen? How did y'all allow that to happen? Yeah, my room is kind of junky right now, but it is what it is. Ugh. I'll go back and clean that up later. You'll see how I transform. I'll transform before your eyes. You'll see how I transform. I transform before your eyes. Today, everybody got the makeup, the breakup, and what's up? Because we're hiding our form, and no one wants to be all natural because it's wrong. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I wonder what happened. I used to be able to rap like freestyle like crazy, and now it's just like I sound like someone's mom from the 1950s trying to get in on the track. I don't know what happened. But yes, tonight. Oh wait, says yeah. Ree was last year. Gosh, time is like going by fast and slow. But anyway, if you're in the Atlanta area, or if you're close, because I just feel like if I can get in a car and travel and get to my shows that are like light years away from me, you can do the same. You should come and support us and come see some amazing wrestling, in particular some amazing black wrestling. Not that we're discriminating or anything. However, so I don't know. So I do think that I'm going to go with the Beyonce Coachella look today, at least for as gear. So I'm going to try to make my makeup match that. The only issue I have with that is if I try to go with the other gear that I normally have, is a very, very contrasting difference. So I usually have like the red and pink makeup for my red and pinkish looking gear, or I have like the natural type golden like tones for the Beyonce Coachella outfit. So that's the only thing. The cool thing about makeup is if I get there and I realize like, oh well, you know, I'm gonna go with the other gear, I can add to it. But I just kind of like already like having that base because I just do that makeup different. But I think it'll be a lot easier to go with the Beyonce type look and then add to that rather than go with the other Shalonce reddish look and then have to kind of tone that down because that's going to be more difficult. What do you guys think? What do you think I should wear? The Beyonce Coachella look or the normal look that you've been seeing me in seeing me in with the one piece at OVW. I also have the black and gold gear that will work well with that, but the thing is I don't fit that one as well as I had hoped I was gonna fit it. So we'll see. We'll see. Mine is running crazy. Okay. Let's see. And if you have any questions about the show tonight, or just some questions for me in general, feel free to ask me. I am also live on YouTube right now, so I'll be able to see those comments. But if you're not subscribed to me on Twitch, I won't be able to see your comments. But I do appreciate you guys following me. And if you're just joining, I am doing my makeup all janky, like I usually do at shows, that I don't have like my own mirror or anything, because I left it out in the car. And I know you guys don't know where I live. I live like currently I'm living in like what is it? It's like a townhouse, but it has like 3 stories, and like you have to go down like 2 sets of stairs just to go like outside to get to my car. And I'm like, you know what? That's a lot right now. That's a lot. Yes, I'm being lazy. Now, usually I get ready at the venue, but because this is the first time that I'm working this promotion per se, and I want to make sure that I have all the time to put together my match or matches, because I don't know if it's going to be one or more than one. I'm just always prepared to do whatever. I don't know if I'm going to be valeting people. I just always rather be prepared than underprepared. So I'd rather go ahead and get this together and then figure it out. Even though I'm wasting my freaking time right now talking. And I don't know what I did with everything, so anyway. Because yeah, I'm sitting here taking my sweet precious time, but I forgot that I needed at least an hour on my hair. Okay, but yeah. Yo. Let's see. How we looking? How's she looking? Normal. Okay. But I am really excited to be working with everyone. My dream would be to work again with Red Velvet, but like actually have like a actual match this time. You know, we've worked twice, and we yeah, we've worked twice, and it was a really fun experience. But I'm nervous because I'm like, was it good because we had like a short match or whatever? But I'm really interested to see like what our ring chemistry would be like. Jada Stone is on the card, and she and I have worked each other quite a few times. And the last time we worked in Atlanta, it was a little bit odd. It was one of those times where you like, hey, you just try something new, but it also reminds you that you're always learning, because we literally tried to have like a babyface versus babyface match, and it was quite odd, but we we made it work. And I'm thankful for her just, you know, going along for the experience and really trying to like figure it out with me, because, you know, we're both learning. I know that she's newer than me, but it doesn't mean anything. You know, people can have like, you know what, I honestly didn't want to do that. I now see the error of my way or what I could have done. Sorry, I'm talking out loud about my makeup. But anyway. But she and I had fun. It's like in wrestling, you just gotta try it. You just gotta try stuff. Not always gonna be right. It's not always gonna be perfect. You just gotta try stuff. And she did, and you know, and we learned a lot about each other, and then and just the business in general at that point. You know, it was fun. And who else? So, oh, I've never worked Sunny Kiss, but I would love to work her also. I just think it would be fun. Now, the reason why I'm nervous, because I believe, like typically in Georgia, I'm a baby face when I'm booked. I'm totally a baby face when they book me here. For some reason, Georgia does not think that I could just be a heel. So with that being said, I'm probably going to be a baby face. And I don't know how my gimmick really gets over as a good guy, even though I know it can, because I'm amazing. However, I don't know. That's not applying the color I want. I like this color so much, but I'm almost out of it. used to have this area where, like, I was organized. At the turn of the year, I was like, look, I'm gonna be on my game. I'm gonna be more organized with my stuff, and it worked out. Like when I went back to like the VW that first week in January, I knew where my brushes were. I knew exactly where my everything. I just knew where everything was. And now it's like I don't know where everything is. Do I want canary? I don't want to build up to that. Or do I want? I think I want this one. I think I'm gonna apply it. No, that's gonna be my under. Yeah. I'm ready for the new hot artists to start featuring me on their tracks. Maybe just in the background to add to the instrumentals. Y'all better stop playing. Wait till I'm able to afford my lifestyle of making music. I like this song. Oh! Am I too lit? Like if there's a light, I can't tell. I know sometimes the lighting can be like, oh, you know. Let me know. I forgot. I was talking about people. Oh no. So I worked with Cassandra quite a few times too. She's really good. And I can't ever picture. I don't know if she's healed there. I think they're trying to run that. It just I don't know. I think she's babyface through and through though. But you know, I believe. Savannah, I've worked her only once, and it was in a four-way. I believe it was a four-way with Renee Michelle, Danny Jordan, Savannah, and myself. And this was at IWE in Augusta, Georgia. Yes. keep doing this, guys, because it's not like my brushes are the highest of quality. And I'm trying not to go too hard and mess up. Which one should I use? What are they called? They don't have a name. Experiment. What are you guys saying? Then I'll come back for the bottom later. Okay. Oh, this is where it's gonna get tricky. No. I don't know what's going on today. Oh, dang it. I thought it was a whole eyelash. I think I'm just so afraid of not making it even until I'm not making it so. love this eyeliner. What else is happening? It's running out. I love it. Mm. No, if I lift that up, I'm gonna show y'all my boobie. Darn it. Darn it, darn it. You see that? It's really good eyeshadow, but dang. I should have tried to swoop it away. Oh no, well, let's just see if I can cover it up. Oh my gosh. This isn't my color anymore. At least not on my face. Guys, I change like shades all the freaking time. That's another struggle. A struggle for a black girl. Because while I am so thankful that now makeup has become a little bit more inclusive with different skin tones and shades and undertones, I wish there would be a affordable foundation that just changes with you. But then again, I'd probably be so afraid to put that on my face. Because I'm like, what in it? What magic? What sorcery? And I know they have like some that are match tone, but I said affordable for a reason. Because if, like in the winter, I definitely get lighter. But yeah, you know what? At this point, I can't even say like it's the seasons now, because I pretty much have the same habits. I just think maybe the heat and the sun has something to do with it. Like in the winter here in Georgia, we tend to have less sun. But the thing is, I don't go outside that much anyway. At least I wasn't. I'm gonna try to change that a little bit more now. I discovered a park near us, and so I'm kind of really excited to be able to go. I've been struggling lately with the whole gym situation. Like, I really want a personal trainer, but I can't afford a personal trainer. I just really can't. I kind of wish there was a personal trainer out there that would be like, look, I'll use you as like my model and inspiration to show before and after, and just let me do it for free so that they can bring in more people. Because I really want to get in better shape. I really want that. I miss my old body. I miss feeling so confident, and I don't feel that way anymore. But I can't afford that. I just really can't afford it. And I don't care what anybody say. Like, money does help. Yeah, people have done it. Dang, that's a lot. People have done it for less. But let me tell you like my struggles, and then maybe you'll kind of understand where I'm coming from. So the first thing is, I actually have no problem with going to a gym. No problem whatsoever. That is something that has kind of stuck with me since I was a kid. For those of you who don't know, I did sports growing up. I did track and field. I did soccer. I softball at one Point. I've always been like a very active, athletic kid. when puberty hit me, I just got thick. Like I was like a stick figure. And then puberty came out of nowhere and it said, "Girl, thou shalt have hips." And man, I had hips. But I wasn't like unhealthy. Then at that point though, I would go to the doctor and they kept pulling out the freaking BMI chart and kept saying like how overweight I was. But the thing is, I wasn't a kid that was just like sweets and unhealthy. Like I did sports like all the freaking time, and with that there were just certain like regimens and things like that we had to do. Like I wasn't an unhealthy kid, but I was thick. I couldn't even say I was like fat. I was just thick. But I don't know, they were looking at my mom, and my mom is a bigger woman, so they were just like, well, genetically you're inclined to be big, so let's get a hold of this now. But the thing is, I still don't know what they're talking about, because I was eating very well, and I just didn't understand. I developed really good habits at that time, like with eating, and I was just big. And especially for someone like my age, I was very well developed. Girl, let me tell you, my hips and butt were like, we're here. My boobs have always kind of been non-existent, but at that age, they were bigger than like the average females. So people thought I was a woman, like just a short woman. But obviously in the face, I looked like a child, But anyway, so going back to my current plight, I have no issue with going to the gym. Gym was like my happy place. In fact, I think at one point it was too much of a happy place. But as an adult now, I just hate it. Like, I hate it because I can't afford like the really, really nice gyms where people who go there are clearly serious about what they do. I can only afford like Planet Fitness, like a mom and pop shop right now. And the thing is with a mom and pop shop, as I call them, they're not everywhere. I'm on the road, and like the convenient thing about Planet Fitness is that they're freaking everywhere. No matter where I am, you get in a gym and you get your workout. But the reason why I typically don't like Planet Fitness is because anybody and everybody, their grandmother, their aunt, their cousin Keisha, everybody can get a freaking membership there because it's really freaking affordable. And with that being said, that means you can get any type of creep in there. And usually I don't get a successful workout because there's usually someone in there that's like stalking me or taking photos of me. And I'm not kidding. I am not trying to be like, oh, who does she think she is? Like, no, seriously. That's one of the reasons why I haven't been in there. When I go into a gym, I don't want to have to worry about whose phone that I'm going to end up on or some dude trying to talk to me while I'm working out. This is my thing. I don't care. Like, it's flattering. If you find that I'm attractive and everything, by all means, like, I am so flattered at that. I really appreciate that. And who knows, maybe take me on a date or get some coffee or let's work out together or something like that. But it's how you do it. Like, don't just sit there and follow me. Every time I move to a different machine, you somehow end up at a machine behind me or kind of like diagonal towards me, and don't have your phone up because it looks like you're recording me. And I don't know what to do. Like, it's not making it a safe place for me. I didn't come there to get your attention. I came there to hopefully work out my body. But you're sitting there making it all sexual and whatnot, and it's just simply making me unfreaking comfortable. So I struggle with that. I struggle because the last few times that I went, it just wasn't good. To the point where, and I didn't know how to confront the dude once I realized that he was recording me. Oh shoot, man, my favorite one failed, so now I gotta figure it out. Here's the other one. Never mind. Maybe I can find one out of that. I don't know. My favorite contour brush I found, and it fell on the ground. And the ground was very questionable that it fell on. So I'm like, well, that's not going on my face. And then because of that, I didn't keep up to where I put it. So then I used to have like another one that I think that may be in the bag. Excuse me. That has my brushes, which I don't know where it is. So I'm gonna see. We had a Christmas exchange at work with the Secret Santa, so they got me these, and I know ideally that these probably aren't the best of brushes. I'm sure they'll get the job done, right? They're called the Perfect 10. So let's see how good they work. Dang, it's barely picking up anything. Now, I know this is like hitting pan, but dang. The other brush picked up so much more. So let's see. So yeah, that's like one of my struggles with getting up and going to the gym. Is not necessarily it because I don't want to. I just don't want to have to go and like feel like I'm being stalked or creeped out. And then some people, they're just like, well, that's what's gonna happen. Just get used to it. You're dressing half naked and working out, and you should be used to it because you're a wrestler and things like that. Me working out, I'm in one of the most vulnerable states that people are gonna catch me in. I'm in there constantly reminded that I'm not happy with my body. And while, again, if I try to look on the bright side, it's quite flattering that someone finds it enjoyable. But I'm trying to improve myself. I'm not in there trying to mate. Now, the thing is, I've had guys like approach me in very respectful ways. Like they either waited till I finished working out, which is sometimes also scary. I'm like, dang, they're watching. But I mean, it's life. Like it's gonna happen. People watch people all the time. Heck, I do it. But waited till I finished working out to approach me. I respect that. Because that showed me that you're trying to respect me. You understand what I came there for. I got my, and you're patient and you respected me. You respected my time. And then, came up and like, hey, I think you're very attractive, or hey, I would like to take you out. And I'm like, mad respect for that. Mad respect. I can even, even though some people may not like what I'm about to say, it's not their cup of tea. I can even respect when a dude comes up and he's just like, let me help you with that. Like your form is wrong, or if you want to get the maximum, usage of this workout, let me help you. And then they come and actually help me. Now, granted, they could just also be trying to get to know me, but they came offering something to the table, first of all, assuming they knew what they were talking about, because sometimes people don't know what they're talking about. But I can respect that, because at the end of the day, again, you understand the assignment. You understand why I'm there. I'm not there for you. I'm there to improve me. But if you want to help me improve, then I support that all day. And I'll remember that, because every time my body hurts, I'll be like, man, it's probably because of that dude who helped me actually do the form right, and now I'm sore. Now, this is not a good brush. It's alright though. If it wasn't for this brush, I wouldn't have anything. Sorry, I had to turn it over here to do this, because I just wasn't seeing it. But anyway, yeah. But yeah, guys can be really creepy at the freaking gym. And that's what I struggle with. But I feel like if I had a personal trainer there or on the phone with me, I feel like I would be messed with less, especially if they were physically there. Nothing's gonna stop them from recording or following, but I do think that it might help. I wonder if it's user error too. I wonder if this is the best brush for this. Maybe I'm messing up. Not making a double chin. So yeah, that's my struggle with the gym. But I think a lot of it just boils down to finances because I've been to like a really bougie gym before. There's a colleague of mine, she was like, okay, you're determined to work out? Well, come with me. And it was like, I think in Sandy Springs. And it's a gym for people that really care about their fitness or they just got enough money to care. It was really nice. And no one bothered us. I mean, occasionally, like, obviously, like, a guy would look or they would make a comment or something, but, like, they're there to work out. So, again, I have nothing against Planet Fitness, but I do see that sometimes you know, it really makes a difference, the clientele. And because anyone can just join, anyone can just join. And it tends to be people that are kind of sort of okay with their fitness, but I don't know. But that's just my experience as to why I wish I had like a personal gym close or a personal trainer that could really just help me and invest in me, you know. And I know at the end of the day, people could be like, "Oh, well, you just got to get over that." Like, men are gonna look, people are gonna do whatever, and I'm like, that's so very true. But it makes me uncomfortable. I just want to go and work out, and that's why I've been avoiding some gyms like the plague. But it just sucks because now I'm paying for like a Planet Fitness membership and not even going up in there. Well, kind of, sort of paying for one. I say that because, the account in which they draw from has no monies in it, so they're not going to draw from it. And then there are plenty of things that I can do while I'm at home, but it's just nothing like going to the gym and getting like a good weights, good pump. I don't have that here, you know? Heck, because if money's a issue, if money was an issue, I would have bought my own like gym equipment and built one wherever I am. That's why when some people want to say, "Oh no, money is not a thing," money can equal safety, can equal it could be a lot of things, you know. So this is what I'll do for now. Oh wait, I need to add something up top. This is kind of close to my favorite color that I hit pan in. use another mirror. So this is what I'm gonna do for now. And let me set what I have. And I'm gonna go work on my hair because soon I gotta hit the road to make sure I'm there on time and not CP time. Just because it's a CP event doesn't mean that I gotta be, even though I think technically that's what it does mean. I should be on CP time, but you know, at the end of the day, still gotta be professional, right? Because chances are there's gonna be somebody that will be, but that doesn't have to be me, right? But I thank you guys for joining me while I'm doing this. I'm gonna do my hair, which is gonna be a little bit more, a little tougher to make her act right. Now hopefully it works out because I don't have any other options right now. Alrighty. But thank you guys. I really do appreciate you. I really do love you. I thank you so much for your support. It really does mean a lot to me. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, be sure to do so because I'm definitely going to try to add more content there. And join me here. Follow me on Twitch or go ahead and sub, whatever. So that way you can be here and chat with me and see what I do outside the ring. Otherwise, you're just going to be an enigma. You won't know what's going on. But anyway, thank you guys so much. If you're around the Atlanta area, if you're in the Atlanta area, make sure you want to come and see me. Make sure you stop by and see moi. It is going to be in College Park, and it's going to be an amazing event, and it's happening today. So make sure you stop by and see some of your favorite wrestlers, and make sure you come by and see me. But anyway, you have a wonderful day.